Hi friends, this is your friendly neighborhood cat mama Ria Boss and my curious friend
Wackle and what do I call myself? Wackle or Joewackle? Just.
Which one do you feel? Who do you feel like today?
Bro, if you're nasty, just call me Wackle.
Ooh, if you're not okay, I like that.
Yeah, we're watching Two Curious Friends. This is you know what? We've been spending more times together lately, right?
Yeah, we've been hanging out. So we've known each other for like a couple of years now, but for the past couple of months we've been hanging out way more than we usually do, and we've become like so very, very close. He's also my accountability partner.
Tell them.
My gym partner, my getting sexy partner. And we're also very curious. We have a lot of like random conversations about every and anything.
And mostly nothing. But then throughout all these conversations, right, I felt like in the last 2 years I have probably asked you everything, and I've been curious. Why was there like a 2-year break before now and then? I mean now and till we had what do you call it? Collab, right?
He just like came out the gate.
Oh, bro, yeah, we want to know. We
like,
want to know. Tell
I
us.
thought he was about to like explain.
Nah.
He's like, so you took a 2-year hiatus. What's up?
What's up? What have you been doing in the last 2 years, and why now?
What have I been doing in the last 2 years? I've been wow. Okay, I lost my grandmother, which that was last year, 2021. The last time I released a song was during the pandemic. That was what? Lockdown. That was Call Up. And so between then and now, I've been grieving a lot of different types of losses, actually. Like, I was in a very beautiful, very loving relationship, which also ended during that 2-year break. That 2-year break, I also found like fitness though. Like, I started getting cute. I started like taking care of my body inside and out. But I also went through a lot of like challenges emotionally, I guess, within those 2 years. Like, I mean, I guess I can, no, should I say them? I mean, I had a miscarriage. Yeah, I had a miscarriage during that.
Look at me pretending I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Look at him pretending he doesn't know. I think I want to say it just because I feel like more women should be comfortable enough to speak about it, because it happens way more frequently than you might like to let on. So that happened. So I think I was going through a lot of things personally that were kind of distracting me from maybe the things I wanted to do in my creative life.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that, let's say, I wasn't working or there weren't things like happening behind the scenes. But I think I haven't released anything because I haven't felt like ready or in the like maybe mental space to. But now here we are. He just took us on a journey of sadness, but we are back.
Oh, bro, listen, you can't really tell me that. So
We're
Somali
back.
Rose, right?
Yeah.
The first time I heard Somali Rose, I remember what I was doing, right? It was in this same space. I was wearing this hoodie.
Oh, yeah, she was wearing this hoodie. We switched hoodies. Cyber God, what up? What up?
And I was there really just dancing to it, but then you know I can't dance.
You can
But
dance.
the first
You
song
no, but let's talk about this for a second. Like, you actually know how to dance.
Fine, okay.
Yeah.
I just felt like I needed to say that so you affirm it.
You can.
How about that?
Wow. He's like,
Yes,
I just wanted you to compliment me.
So the first time you heard the final product,
Yeah.
like, how was the feeling like?
Somali Rose actually is maybe 2 years old, or maybe a little less. The first time I ever wrote it, I freestyle sang it when I was doing like a little songwriting session with myself, where I was playing like random beats I find on YouTube. And I literally, kid you not, I sang the thing start to finish, and it was off the top. Like, I literally freestyled it, and I actually have it on my Instagram right now. It's there. So I'd had this very special connection to it when it was just a produced beat. But then when I brought it to Nikwe, shout out to Nikwe Ayi and the Musical Lunatics, when I took it to them and we arranged it for live, the first time I heard it played back to me, because mind you, I've been performing this song since I wrote it. And I think I've just been maybe like giving myself the vim to actually know I'll put it out. I've been performing, so a lot of people know it. It just hasn't been out. The first time I heard the record, I got goosebumps. Because it sounded how I hear it in my mind. If you hear a meow, that's my cat Cash being Cash.
Yo, shout out Cash.
Yeah. Anyway, so I just like spoke to the microphone and not the camera. I don't know why. That was really weird. Anyway, yeah. What's it called? So when I heard it for the first time, I mean, it gave me goosebumps. Like I was like, this is exactly what I wanted to sound like. It gives you that very old school love ballad, very big R&B vibe, and I love it. Like I loved it. I mean, fuck it. It was on. Oh, sorry.
That's fine, bro.
It sounded great. Yeah. So I was really excited.
So for me, the song is very, very like you can almost see it, or maybe it's because I'm a filmmaker.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'm listening to it, like I have a picture of it in my head. I know these two people that I'm looking at, like just dancing, moving slowly. Like it makes you just want to move.
Yeah.
Like if you picture the song, if you were like a movie, what do you see in the setting? What is the set like?
Wow, this is a really good question. Obviously, like you said, like you see two people, you might see them because what the hook is slow dance with me, give me love, right? And so obviously it's like you're with your loved one and you're moving. And I think what I see is I really like musicals. And something that I enjoy is when they kind of break away from, it's like a flash mob happens, like in the middle of nowhere. So like one thing I really enjoy is like Moulin Rouge, like Baz Luhrmann's Moulin Rouge actually. And there's a song between Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman in the film. It's Your Song. And when they perform it together, that feeling of like you're the only person in the world for me. Like if anything, I wish they could use Somali Rose for that scene. Like that's what I see. I see like they were like there's scenes where they're like, you know, they're like floating on a cloud, and it's almost like a kind of like out of this world love. You know, it takes you away from reality. So I think I would see it in that. Or if not for like Moulin Rouge and that particular love scene, maybe, this might not be like your normal, but Gone Girl. Yeah. I would do the scene, I think this is like the beginning of the film, when I think she's like on the couch with him, and there's this semblance of love.
Just looking.
Yes, the one where she's like looking at us. Yes, that's. Because, and I say Gone Girl, and people are like, this girl is crazy. Well, y'all know I'm crazy. If you listen to Red Now, you know I'm crazy. Anyway.
So basically.
So the reason I say that is because as much as this love is like so beautiful and epic, it's like, it can make you mad. Like, it go, like, it if it crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So I think a juxtaposition of like, kind of like like a love that can also drive you crazy, yeah. But that was like, I digress, but Moulin Rouge, call me if I'm making a remake. I'll be glad to give you the song for some money.
How can they reach you?
My people will call you your people, but also at the Ria Boss, or info.riaboss@gmail.com. Facts. It will probably pop up on the screen right here. Yeah. Or here.
We'll be right back. Okay, so to all your fans, what do we call them?
My fans are my kittens. Meow.
I mean, I just like the little meow at the end of the kitten, so I was just waiting for that.
Meow.
Okay, can I get one more?
Meow. You do it enough times, it actually does get kind of awkward. Like,
one more. Oh,
why is she meowing all the time?
One
because
more.
I like it.
Okay, one more.
Meow.
Okay, right.
It makes me feel confident.
And does that.
Okay. Okay.
So, how did you want your audience to feel, like all the other kittens to feel when you listen to this?
I hope that everyone in this life has had the pleasure of being in love and has had the pleasure of feeling special, intimately special, being able to be vulnerable, being able to be soft, I really hope everyone has felt that, and if they haven't, I hope this song makes them feel like that. Even if you haven't felt it, I hope this song can embody it for you. Like, because that feeling, those little things that make love feel good, I hope that I was able to emote them.
Like what?
Like, I said, I smell the oil on your skin. Like, that sweet fragrance. Like, when I say that, it's like there's a certain fragrance. And Somali Rose is actually a fragrance. It's an oil. Shout out to Tum Tum Essentials and Eco Sacred Scents. Like, the oil reminds me of my love. It reminds me of the scent of his skin. Like, if I smell it anywhere in the world, I'll know it's him. Like, and it reminds me of sleeping in on a Sunday and maybe cuddling extra long and watching Star Trek Discovery on Netflix, and then going to this like chop bar across the way to go buy some like fufu and light soup, or maybe he'll have like groundnut soup because that's what he used to eat or whatever. And then and then afterwards you go back and it's like you're having a lazy day, whatever, it's like you just go back home and keep watching, binge that entire thing, smoke real weed, like have real sex, like just a lazy day in with your loved one. You're not doing much of anything, but you're doing it together and it feels good. You're not doing much of anything. Like, you could do that with anyone. Like, but you're doing it with them because they're holding a particular type of space. They see you. At least you feel like they do in that time.
And are these like the same things you really hold on to even when you are not with these people anymore? It's like,
they're the memories, right?
Yeah.
Like, you remember, like, there's certain things about partners that you'll always remember and you'll miss. Like, there's certain places, even I'll go in Accra now, where if I go there, I'm like, oh man, when we were here, it's really the memory. It's because when it comes to people we love, like, I'm the person that holds this person in a high regard. Everyone else just sees them as that, and I think that's the problem. Maybe we're supposed to see everybody in that same way, so that we don't always feel like when our hearts are broken, our worlds end. Maybe we're supposed to understand that we can get that love from just about everywhere. So Somali Rose is not maybe just a love for a lover, or I've come to understand my own journey with the song maybe has shown me that I might be singing to a lover, but maybe that lover is me. Like, maybe I just came to a realization as I sat right here. Well,
no, I mean, I just feel like for me, for a while, that was a moment of realization right there. But then for me, when it comes to
a moment, you're like my therapist.
When it really comes to the subject of love or like romantic companionship, it's always been something like I find in my friends and like
that's been my problem. My problem has always been that I've separated it. I've made it romantic partner, friends. So then what happens is you're with a romantic partner and then you forget your friends. So that's when the thing, that's your shatter, you break you out. You need your friends. But your friends should have always been there. Your friends were always the ones that was loving you. Your friends are your soulmates as well. And so, I don't know. I like that we're having this conversation because it's like helping me like figure some shit out. Anyway. But honestly, I think because I've realized that Somali Rose isn't just like to a lover, because the lover can also be me. And honestly, like, even though I'm no longer with the person that I wrote the song about, what I'm happy about is that they showed me, at least in a time, a love that allowed me the opportunity to love myself. Or to come to this point now where I can say that it's a love song to all lovers, including to yourself. You can sing Somali Rose to your bestie. Why not? You're supposed to. You love your bestie.
What line would you sing to your bestie? Like, what's your favorite line in Somali Rose?
Sweet talking, sweet nothings. I love you, baby, and call on the phone. I'll be running all day. Like, if Mimi, if you're watching this, if Mimi calls, I'll run.
Bro, if you call, I'll run.
You dey bar.
I'll run.
But also, if if a nigga or a lady that I'm enjoying calls me, I'ma run. Feel me?
Same,
like,
bro.
Same.
If you call me.
We're terrible.
All right. So, what line did you take out of that song that you wish you go like, oh shit, I should have put this shit in there? What line?
What line isn't in the song?
What line isn't in there?
I can't say that because the spirit of writing comes to you and then it goes. So there's no way I can say there's something I wish I put in there. I think everything that needs to be in there is there.
Is in there.
Like the sentiment I'm trying to evoke, I caught it.
You caught it.
Like, I feel like I said it as best as I could with how I felt in the time. Yeah, there's nothing I would put there. There's nothing I would put in. It's perfect.
I mean, is there any other thing about Somali Rose that you think I should know? I mean, personally, you think I should know?
I don't know. I think I'm just excited for people to hear it. Like I don't know what else I would say except for I really wrote this as a love song. You know, I really wrote it as kind of like a classic love song. I really wanted to kind of like, you know, make some babies to it, smoke some J's to it, you know, do something, you know, hold yourself a little tighter, hold your lover a little tighter, you know, just I hope it fills you with as much joy as it has done for me, because little did I know when I freestyle sung it that day that it was going to be maybe one of my favorite songs on the album. So yeah, and maybe take from it that I love you all.
Let's put it in the universe at this very moment.
Yeah.
Which festival would you want to perform Somali Rose? Let's put it out there.
Afropunk, I'm looking at you.
Okay.
Let's talk. Call me. I'm so down. I'm ready. Call me. Yeah, them.
Alright, so this has been two curious friends chatting on One Curious Person's new single of the debut album. Listen, I'm pretending like I'm not like really jumping inside.
Yeah, your curious friend is like,
listen,
we doing the damn thing. We working.
Debut album.
Oh
my god.
My single dropping. My single has dropped. By the time you guys are watching this, Somali Rose is out. So right now, do your things. Maybe it'll pop up wherever. Elikem is the one behind the camera, and he'll tell us it's gonna pop up here or here. It's gonna pop up somewhere.
It pops up.
It's popping up right now. It's popping up. Anyway, yes.
This has been Joewackle. Wackle if you're nasty.
Ria Boss, the cat mama, and meow if you see me.
Another meow.
Meow.
Another one.
Okay, let's go. What's
Last one.
Cut the thing. He's telling me meow. Meow like cut the thing. Oh.
That's gonna be our thing. That's gonna be our thing. That's gonna be the yes, baby.